So something I think we talked about when we last chatted, you and I, is I've got a thesis that Bitcoin came out of somewhere between the NSA and GCHQ, and that the Department of Defense kind of thought the same thing, that it was one of these multiple projects that gets launched to test ideas out for a kind of separate financial system. I've yet to see that disproven, that weird mix of languages, the English and American English, the kind of skill set involved. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. So I'll give you more or less the same answer, which is it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. It definitely is. And by the way, IARPA and DARPA, for example, obviously they built the internet, the first versions of the internet. So it absolutely could be that. At the same time, though, I think you see this a lot in crypto, just because the U.S. government has such a huge impact on how crypto does. We're seeing this with the Trump administration now, right? Just the market that we're in, just because he was elected, right? The U.S. government as a whole has such a huge impact on the industry that there's a lot of discussion about the U.S. government and the industry, and how those two things, the interplay between those two parties. And I see the industry ascribing a lot more coordination and a whole of government approach that does not exist within the U.S. government. So if Bitcoin was created by, let's just say the NSA, it would have been done in a back room somewhere, one project that was, that probably the rest of the organization didn't even know about, and probably forgot about. They just and then somebody just took it on as a pet project, and it went from there. It's actually not just an issue within the U.S. government, but one of the reasons that Inca is doing so well on the government side too is because coordinating across different government agencies, from Treasury to the DoD to the intelligence community to DHS, that is extraordinarily hard, and takes a monumental effort. And so it could have been. But it was probably a couple dorks in a back room somewhere. That's just
that's what DoD said. Is like, we've got no way of telling. There's just, and I don't think the NSA would know, or GCHQ would know, or anybody would know. But there's kind of same reasons. It's like so much happens that nobody really knows who's experimenting on what experiments work, which ones fail, and as you said, it could then become a private project of somebody and disappears off.
Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. Look, if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button and check out the video here on the right-hand side. I'm sure you'll enjoy that one as well. And if you're ready for more, go to realvision.com/join. I'll see you there.